we got, and we got, and we got the victory. We got the victory. Now this is the kill about the whole thing. I know a lot of times y'all think that when it comes to my message and I had them sing, I make them create a song for me to preach. I know that's how some of y'all think. But God give him that. God give them that. God give them songs. And it seems like they fall right where they need to be. But I know y'all don't think God talked to them. I know y'all don't think that them young boys special. I know y'all don't think that they somebody. I know y'all look at them like they're a joke. I know y'all do. But what are you? Are you a joke to them? Yeah. What they say about y'all? Huh? What they say about y'all since y'all think they're a joke? I know they joke a lot, but every time I talk to them, they serious with me. I know y'all think we joke a lot. But who put that song together? You see what I'm saying? But see, you want me to see God in you when you talking. You want me to see God in you when you got the mic. You want me to see God in you when it's your time. You know, I heard everybody talking about the praise and everything, right? What was your praise yesterday during the picnic? Huh? What was your praise at during the picnic? I know it's easy this time to come in here in church and praise, but what was your praise yesterday? What was your praise during the picnic when the brothers and sisters was together? I thought the scriptures say, when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I'll be in the midst. How he went in the midst yesterday? How God went in the midst yesterday on a picnic? But all of a sudden, he just gonna magically appear on Sunday morning. We getting like these Baptist churches early Sunday morning. Don't look at me crazy now. Don't look at me crazy now. You better fix your demeanor. You say you're going to bring your body under suggestion. It's going down today. I can promise you. Everybody get your Bibles. And let's go to Deuteronomy. Say, we got the victory. We got the armor on. Come on, y'all. We got Jesus. What proves that you got the Spirit of God? Since everybody's saying they got it, what proves that you got it? You want to know what proves I got them, elder? When I am able to forgive you when I know you're wrong. That proves. See, if I'm still holding something in my heart, you'll never know. But God knows. Oh, Jesus. But I know we all say we got the Spirit. But you know one thing that gets us a lot of times? Let's say somebody tell me something about elder. Right? And what they saying is facts. So I know elder has sinned. Right? What it does to my mindset towards elder. That's a seed, right? But if it makes me change on elder, oh, what happened? But see, let me help y'all with something. We was talking about this on the corner. There's a difference in me bearing something, bearing what you got, your burden. Thank you. Bearing your burden than me messing with your weight. They're two different things. See, God tells us to bear each other's burdens. You know what that means? Even though I know they told me that elder didn't sin, right? I'm going to bear the burden. Because you know what? I know what God got in elder. I know what God has for elder. I know what God can do, elder. So you know, elder, come on now, elder. Let's get it together, soldier. Let's get it together. But come on. But with a lot of us in here, because I know his sin, I get away from him. A lot of us don't want to toy with each other. A lot of us don't want to fight with each other. But we say we got the victory. In the span of the day, everything you do is centered around you. And you want to say you're a child of God. I beg to differ. Everybody got Deuteronomy? Jesus' whole life was centered around sacrifice. Being willing to die. For some people that at the end of the day, he knew some of y'all wouldn't even care about him. But he still died. Right? If God told you to go and minister to somebody that you don't think gonna listen, would you still do it? Hear what I said. If God told you to go minister to somebody that you don't think gonna listen, because I know we think that a lot of people don't listen. It don't matter how much I talk to Eileen. I promise you, when I talk to her, she hear me. That's how much power that I know God has, regardless if she rejected or not. But see, if I look in my eyes, I'm going to say I ain't going to never talk to her again. I ain't never going to witness to her again. And you know what just happened? You're supposed to be bearing her burden, but instead you'd have picked up her weight. And see, now when you allow yourself to pick up weight, and you know you're supposed to lay aside every weight, you'd have picked up sin with it too. Now, how many of y'all walking in sin because you know somebody else was in sin, and you still look at them like they in sin? Big cousin Kiki, it did my heart good to see you walk up in here. It does. It does. Just know I love you. I do. I really do. I really do. But you touched me today for you to be able to walk in here. I don't know why, but she did. Everybody got Deuteronomy chapter 20, starting at verse 1. And it says, when thou goest out to battle, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. But when thou goest out to battle against thy enemies, it says what? You see horses. You see chariots. You know, you see people with the nice cars, the nice life, the lot of money. Look like everything going for themselves. But every time you try to tell them to come to God, they tell you, I'm good. And a people more. Oh, so they mean there's more people that's unsaved. So there's more people that's not going after God. So we small and nimble. Because you know everybody here ain't fully in. Right? So we small and nimble. The ones that really got the mind of Christ. That's really want to go after God. We might be small and nimble, but not afraid of them. For the Lord thy God is with thee. Which what? How long ago y'all been brought out? How long ago y'all been brought out? How long y'all been out of y'all Egypt? How long y'all been out of where? You know you wasn't supposed to be, but God got you out of there now. And it shall be when ye are come not now unto the battle, that the priest shall what? Approaches. The priest should do what? How many Sundays have apostle approached this podium, approached it, and told y'all, if you just do what I say, you ain't got to worry about nothing else. If you just do what I say, if you trust what I say, if you believe what I say, if you just do it, and he shall say unto them, hear, hear, hear. Oh, who? Y'all smart. I said, oh, who? Oh, ain't this our Founders Day? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Cornerstone. Oh, Cornerstone. Here, ye approach this day unto what? Battle. Against who? It said you approach this day against your enemies. Let not. Don't let your heart faint, y'all. Even if it's trembling just a little bit. You know how sometimes when something come around you, your heart might skip a little beat. Because you might be a little scared of something. But don't let your heart skip. What are you talking about? Don't let your mind overstep what you know you're supposed to do. Don't let it faint. Don't let it faint. Fear not. And do not. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Want to know why you can't? You don't have the right to hesitate? Because you got to realize who your master is. See, if I don't never remember who spoke to me and who told me what he told me, promise made, promise kept. If I don't realize and remember what was said to me, I'm a tremble. And y'all know what I said now. When you tremble, you go from being Lucifer to Satan. Any of y'all got some tremble in you? Neither be ye what? Because of them. Because there's a lot on them. Because they look powerful. Them. For the Lord your God is he that do what? So let's fight. To fight you against your enemies. Oh, okay. What it said? Oh, my Lord. But why is he fighting for you? Finish it. See, y'all ain't hear what Pastor said. To save you. To save you. Father, in the name of Jesus, I thank you for this day. I thank you for allowing me to be here. But Lord, I ask you to allow me to decrease that you may get the increase. But Lord, I thank you for this day. Another year to be a part of something great. It's so great to be able to see and be able to look back and not look back at something that's old and no good, but look back at how much that we have increased, how much God has multiplied, how much God has put something in this ministry that's not like no other ministry. But Lord, I love you and I praise you and I thank you, Lord, for this power that you continue to show us, these wonders and these signs that you keep showing us day to day. Many people believe that COVID got power. Many people believe that all these other things and other people have more power than you. But Lord, I thank you for having the power to do things even though I don't see you. But Lord, I love you and I praise you and I thank you because the faith that you want me to walk in, I know without a shadow of doubt it's the right faith that I'll be able to do exactly what you want me to do today. But I love you, praise, and I thank you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. You guys may have your seats. It says, for the Lord your God is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you. Y'all hear that? All right, now Mitchell, come here. Cameron, come here. Reggie, come here. Jaden, come here. Jeremiah, come here. Time, come here. Hurry up, make haste, make haste. Y'all stand right there. You face this way. You get in front of him. You face him. You face him. You face him. Now y'all see all them? Now if y'all had a chance to bet, and if they was in a physical fight right now, who you'll put your money on? Don't answer. Don't answer. But right now, Reggie got his one-on-one. Cameron got his one-on-one. Time got his one-on-one. Now, I know without a shadow of doubt that most of y'all will put your money that Jeremiah going to beat. Why? Because he's bigger. He's stronger. You can't see him. You don't believe. If you look at yourself when you're in your situation, a lot of times you look at the statue and you look at what's going on, a lot of times you say, I ain't going to win. When it comes to that sin that's in your body, you say, I ain't going to win. You say, I ain't going to stop because you know what, this thing bigger than me. Right? But look at it. Everybody that's on this side is on God's side. Everybody that's over there is the enemy. Right? But if all three of these realize the power that they have in them being on God's side, this would have happened. This would have happened. Reggie, defeat Mitchell. Watch out, Mitchell. Mitchell is destroyed. Who Reggie got? Nobody. Go get Jaden. We can. Whoop Jaden. Get out of there. Now, so by the time we get, oh my Lord. By the time we get to the weak one, the one we think ain't going to win, the one we think. And see, that's our problem. Everybody want to fight they one-on-one by themselves. Everybody up in here want to fight they one-on-one by themselves. But look at it, right? Now, y'all see that natural demonstration? Now, move out the way, Jeremiah. Y'all three stand up here. All three of them is with God, right? You know what's wrong with a lot of us? We don't be able to see who our opponent is. And so that's the reason why when you look at it, what you said, son? What you said, son? And that's what happened most of the time. Reggie right here. Well, I ain't got nobody to fight, right? But I see a lot of trouble going on in my inside. I see a lot of struggle going on in my inside. So you know what? I don't see nobody to take it out on, so I'm going to take it out on camera. So when you look at it, a lot of y'all problems is that at the end of the day that y'all ain't defeat y'all one-on-one. And you can't defeat them because you don't see them. But when you see me, you're mad at me. But we said, let's fight. Who you fighting? Half of y'all fighting here more than you fighting out there. But now let's look at it from another perspective. Reggie, all of them is with God, right? Now y'all remember the first demonstration that I used? Let's look at it. Reggie is struggling with lust, right? Cam is struggling with lust. Time ain't. Time got the power in that area. But see, what happens a lot of times, I don't want to go to Time because he's younger than me. I don't want to go to Time. because I don't think he's stronger than me. I don't want to go to time because I don't think he got it. But time has the ability to show you something, to teach you something that you ain't got conquered yet. So let's fight. So then look. Apostle say, man, it's a crying shame all these young boys with lust. Who get offended? Oh, y'all, now y'all act like y'all don't want to talk, like y'all ain't just hear my scenario. Who get offended? I said, Reggie has a lust problem, Cam has a lust problem. Who get offended? Who ain't mad? So Reggie and Cam say, well, you think you somebody because you done conquer lust. See, y'all don't realize and see how the enemy make y'all fight against each other. Y'all say y'all got it under control, but a lot of times he had y'all fighting against each other because y'all don't see who the enemy is. Don't now one of y'all have an eye to see who the enemy is or what's the enemy. So we find ourselves, them two, try to find his weakness. And so if we find his weakness, we make him just like us. So eliminate the fact of him being strong at lust. But see, if we looked at how we looked at the first scenario, both of them will get under his wing to defeat the enemy. And so you know what's wrong, though? Y'all can sit down. Y'all want to know what's wrong? What happens a lot of time, a lot of us is so stuck in our ways to the point where every time that something come out of our mouth, we think it's God. Yeah, we do. We stuck in our ways, and we'll swear up and down, God talking to you. God ain't told you to say that. He ain't told you to say that. You going off your feelings. Think about it. Think about it. God ain't told you to say that, but you said it anyhow. But when you going to go back and apologize? And say I was in my flesh. But I'm going to say God told me to cover the fact that God ain't tell me. Any of y'all think that you don't have to consult God for an answer? Huh? Any of y'all don't think y'all got to consult God for an answer? Well, let me help you. If you don't, then you in flesh. You done just gave somebody advice in your flesh. Oh, man. Oh, man. You know what that means? That's just like them two up here being mad at the fact that Josh strong in lust, in the area of lust. But see, there's something that Josh is a little weak in. Cam and Reggie might be strong in. When y'all gonna jail together? Huh? When y'all gonna truly jail together like you supposed to? Yeah, I see a lot of y'all want to be an island by yourself. You don't want nobody to help you. It's a crying shame that we got more people that want to help people, but you don't want to be helped. See, me getting help takes humility. I know, but all y'all say y'all humble. But think about it. In a day's span, right? You know without a shadow of doubt that you got stuff up to here that you got to do. You got 18 brothers and sisters. And what you gonna do, you gonna act like you're a octopus. Like you got that many hands, right? But God has sent you brothers and sisters to help you at this moment. Now I use that in the natural sense. How many of y'all balancing some 18 different things? How many of y'all fighting 18 different things, but you don't want no help? Huh? Oh, I see it in change now. I see it in the change. It says, when thou goest out to battle against the enemy, and seest horses and chariots, and people more than thou, be not afraid of them, for the Lord thy God is with thee, and bring thee up out of the land of Egypt. So, I read that passage, and I was just thinking something one day in prayer. And I'm just thinking, like, we don't even realize that God put all us together for a reason. And we so busy fighting each other that we don't even realize where the enemy at. So then I thought about it, and I went back and I thought about when God told me that the enemy is going against husband and wife, old and young. Right? Y'all remember I'm saying that? Today's message is, we in a battle, but I got to win my one-on-one. We all in a battle, which means, hey, elder, I know you fighting something over there on that side, but I know you ain't going to tell me, but I know you fighting something. But I need you, elder, to win your one-on-one. Because the quicker that elder beat his one-on-one, the quicker elder can help me. Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't see it. How many of y'all dancing with something that you've been dancing for 15 years? And the church has been expecting you to come up, but you're still in the same spot. You don't realize a lot of us fighting something that we shouldn't be having to fight if we just would have listened. How do you prove that? How do you prove that? And shall say unto them, the third verse, hear, O Israel, ye approach this day. He telling you, this day coming, where you got a battle. You got to fight. You got something that is going to come up against you. I'm telling you, I'm warning you. I'm telling you now, you got something that's coming up against you. But I'm telling also in that same sentence telling you, don't worry about it. Don't faint. Calm down. Calm down so you can react the way you need to react. You get what I'm saying? Because see, your eyes can cloud your vision. What it look like. What it look like. What it look like to y'all? What it look like up here when every time we preach to y'all? I'm going to help y'all. Man, we can't do nothing right. Oh, so y'all ain't going to amen that? We can't do nothing right. It seems like every time I come to church, God ain't never said that I did something good. We in a battle, but I got to win my one-on-one. What is your one-on-one? See, just like Reggie, Cam, and Josh, when I move their opponent, what they fight. And see, when it comes to a lot of us in here, y'all don't want to point out who your opponent is. See, there's a time where my opponent might be my wife. So I got to win that one-on-one. When there's a certain situation that comes up against me and my wife, what am I going to do? Am I going to stick to the order and stick to what God wants me to stick to? Or am I going to fold and say how big it is and how much it'll take if I do this? You know how y'all count the cost. Because half of us only going to a certain point and we going to stop. We ask for more out of God, But when he give you more to do, you don't want it. Is that true? Is that true? So how many of y'all lost y'all one-on-one yesterday? You sitting there, ain't having a good time because you really don't want to be here. You know what, man? It's too hot out here. But I know one thing you would endure. You'll go out there and shop and be cold in the shopping place, and then you'll go and pick everything you want to pick out, and you cold as you can be, and you ain't left yet. So let's fight till the end. But see, right then and there, you don't see that as flesh. You don't see that you put a shift in the atmosphere. You don't see that. Oh, yeah, you don't call that flesh. See, yeah, you don't call that flesh when you said, man, I'm ready to go. Man, it's hot out here, man. They need to go ahead and let us go in the inside. But Sunday morning, you want to. But we don't realize that we lost the battle yesterday. We lost the fight yesterday. That's the reason why we came in the way we came in today. So if you got a bad spirit when it's time to celebrate, but your eyes will make you say, hey, I know I got something dealing with me in my inside, elder. My one-on-one that's dealing with me. But I'm going to fight with you. How many of y'all done that? Well, you got something going on at home, and then you come to church with a nasty attitude. So y'all done that? When y'all got it right? Because I know a lot of y'all going to say that you ain't did, but you did. You came in here with a nasty foulness, and you ain't went and told nobody yet. And you know what? I wasn't even thinking right. I had so much over my mind that I spazzed out on you. Oh, so y'all ain't spazzed out on somebody. See, that's what I'm talking about when you used to doing what you want to do over and over, that you'll never consider if you in your flesh. But I'm going to instantly say, hey, elder was in his flesh. Well, how you seen his act but didn't see your act? What we fighting against? You see how the enemy play with your mind? Here how you looking at elder, but it ain't elder, it's you. Oh, man. Why y'all looking at me like that? Why y'all looking? Philippians 2:12. And it said, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed. Always obeyed. Not as in my presence only. Oh, man. Did y'all hear that? Oh, man. I told y'all before. When the last time you been in your house and you raised your hand up and said, thank you, God? Because I know y'all will do it when somebody up here pumping you up, entertaining your flesh. Because that's all they doing. They pumping you up, entertaining your flesh. You know deep down inside, like Mr. said, your heart ain't really there. Because how can you do that and you know you had a problem yesterday that you ain't get right? So you know what? That's bad. As a natural man, I'm trying to conjure up the spirit when I don't have that power. As we gather together in Jesus' name. Question. Is everybody in here gathered in Jesus' name? So why would me gathering together change when elders say Jesus? It shouldn't change, right? So check yourself. Do you change when certain people get the mic? Somebody got some foulness in here, don't they? Somebody doing a lot of manipulation up here, ain't they? Oh, man. Where the snakes at? See, I know y'all don't like this. No, not today. So let's fight. But now much more. Why does it say, but now much more in my absence? That I should be strong in what I am. I ain't add, did it? It said, but now much more. You see what I'm saying? See, we all in the battle now. We all in the battle. But you got to win your one-on-one. See, your one-on-one lead when you leave here. Your one-on-one when you leave here. Ain't nobody around, and it's just you by your lone self. What you going to do then? You going to sneak and do a little something? Huh? How many of y'all going to sneak and do a little something? Huh? You see what I'm saying? See, this is another thing. How do we get tough when we're around brothers and sisters, but weak at work? The only time I'm strong is when I'm around apostle. The only time I'm strong when I'm around evangelists. I know y'all, I know y'all, I know y'all, Very tough. Very tough. Y'all very tough. See, it's bad if I listen to an apostle when an apostle tell me, but I ain't listen when the Spirit told me. Oh, yeah. I know it. The Spirit had already told you before apostle do it. But the only time I'm going to do it is when apostle said, you know what the difference is, Elder? That's just like my opponent being in front of me. Compared to my opponent moving. To where I don't have nobody to fight. So what y'all fighting in y'all inside? What y'all fighting when y'all at home? What y'all fighting that y'all ain't told nobody that you fighting with? What you wrestling with? Boy, I almost ran when the apostle said that we got some people struggling with being gay. Because that means you got a fight in the inside. You're not sure. You don't know what you want to do, but you losing. You losing. And see, I know he pointed that out. But how many of y'all fighting with lying? Huh? How many of you fighting with lying? How many of you fighting with forgiveness? Huh? How many of you fighting with love in your heart? So let's fight. Y'all fighting the wrong person and the wrong people. Up in here. Yeah, I love Cornerstone. I love Cornerstone. As soon as Cornerstone tell you to do something that go against what you want to do, what you do then? You switch out. Ain't it bad that all three of them had the same outfit on, but two was finna fight against one? Y'all do it every Sunday. She need to sit her tail down. He need to sit his tail down. Okay, they do. They might do. What did you do, though? Let's talk about that. But we don't want to talk about that. It's just like the men. Apostle get to talking about the young boys, all the men hide. Boy, Apostle talking about them young men. Boy, he talking about them young men. Did y'all say, get her? Get her, Apostle. Get Eileen, Apostle. Get Eileen, Apostle. Get her. Get her. Get her, Apostle. Which I know she need that, but get her, Apostle. But as soon as he started calling names, you hide. You see how the enemy had your mind? You see how he had you fighting against somebody? But have you won your one-on-one? Have you conquered your one-on-one? Or you still struggling with it? Huh? Huh? Who gonna be honest about that? Nobody. You see what I'm saying? But if it was time for me to put out anybody else up in here, you with it. Tell him, apostle. You sure telling the truth, apostle. Tell it, apostle. Tell it, apostle. And as soon as apostle is about to come down your road, your whole demeanor changed. But notice I said, we in a battle. Y'all ain't getting it. Y'all ain't getting it. I wanted to take the concept of football, but I don't know if a lot of y'all understand that. Because see, in the game of football, you got 11 people on the field. 11 people with 11 one-on-ones. You get what I'm saying? All of them got somebody in front of them they got to beat. But see, this is what happens. If Elder's playing cornerback, and I'm playing cornerback on the other side, I got my man locked down. I'm over here, got my man. Oh yeah, got him locked down. He ain't going nowhere. And Elder get beat. This what I do. Boom, got my man covered. And I look and I see the ball thrown. And I stop and I look. Bam, he catch the ball. But look at it this way. I cover. I get off my man because I know I got him locked. He throw it. Okay. He might have caught the pass, but pow, I'm going to make a tackle. He ain't going to score. Oh, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all do not get it. Half of y'all, when it comes to everything that's going on with everybody, you figure out the information of what's going on about them and you stop. You don't go and try to chase down what's going on. You don't go and try to help brother and sister, but you sit here and talk about it. You ain't nothing but a devil. Sit here and talk about it all day. When you going to conjure something up to help them? Because if Elder get beat, it affects me. So the next time you want to go and tell on somebody about what they doing, you tell the part that you ain't help. You tell the part that you ain't go to bat for. You tell the part tell that part too. But see, you ain't going to tell that part because you want to fight against that person you telling on. Yeah, It's us against the problem, not us against each other. And the problem is, a lot of us don't want to let sin go. A lot of us don't want to let the world go. A lot of us don't want to let go certain things that your flesh want to do. You know a lot of people ain't truthful. I know a lot of people ain't honest. You know your flesh still long for something else. Now lie and sit up here and say it don't. That's why you constantly hear Paul always talking about dealing with what's in here. Dealing with what's in your inside. And think about it. In a week span, how many scriptures do you really go that's containing in you? Because half of y'all read the Sunday school like it's a history book. Get an understanding, 19 BC, this happened. Okay, well, 2021, what happened then? Because see, that was BC, which means what? Before. Oh, Jesus. Y'all got Christ and still doing the same thing. Oh, Israel. Hear, oh, Israel. But we in a battle, y'all. But everybody say, I gotta win my one-on-one. Everybody that's in favor say, I. Now, I know ain't none of y'all saying, I don't know, man. I know y'all is. I know without a shadow out. Who will be honest on what they fight with? I know some of y'all would be. But see, this the killer. None against my boy Dex. But me and Dex was talking yesterday. He my witness, and he my witness. And so we was talking about a situation, right? Me and him going back and forth talking, right? And I clearly asked Dex one thing. I'm your brother, you my brother. I said, but let's shake that we ain't gonna do this. That we agreed that we ain't gonna do this no more, or do something. When I put my hand out to shake, what did he do, D? Because it's in mind, he wasn't sure if he really wanted to do. Can I shake on y'all that y'all telling me that y'all gonna stop fighting against each other and fight against the problem? Can y'all shake on that? Can all y'all surely shake on that? So then y'all agree that when your problem come up, you gonna be. How many of y'all ever said that somebody need to be exposed? Hey, that's so. Oh, that's so funny, boy. Y'all something else, boy. Oh, y'all something else. Lord help us, please. We'll sit right in church and lie, boy. I'm talking about a lie. Wow. You mean to tell me y'all ain't never said somebody need to sit down? Why you saying they need to sit down? All right, let me make it clear, Deacon Simmons. If I'm singing, and I'm not singing how I'm supposed to, in my body, I'm not right. Y'all ain't never said she need or he need to sit down? Y'all some liars, boy. Strong liars. And that's what I'm talking about. When you so used to being right, and you always thinking you right. You always thinking everything you do is right. You better know one thing. God see you. God see you. The toughest battle you will ever face is the battle within yourself. Have y'all really fought against your one-on-one? See, that's why I was able to expose myself when it came to me what I was dealing with to my wife. Now, you see how I went cold turkey on that? Oh, yeah. You see how I went cold turkey on that? Well, I know I seen that example, but I don't think I'll be able to do that one. It is so crazy that we still allowing the enemy to sit right up in here and tell us, agree to disagree. I know God's showing you me, but I ain't going to let you know he showed me. I ain't going to let you know that. I ain't going to give you that satisfaction. But like I told Mitchell earlier this week, it's one thing about me. This ain't my word, and I believe that 100%. This ain't my word. When I preach it to y'all, I don't expect y'all to do no more than y'all want to do. Did y'all hear what I just said? Because if I say something to you, it's up to you if you want to do it, right? It ain't up to me. So I'm not finna pick up your weight. That's your weight. But now I'm gonna bear your burden now. Oh yeah. Because see, the burden allows me to know that you know what? God do got a purpose for you. Even though right now you just being a little devilish. How many of y'all done gave up on somebody in here? But you know what, man? You know what? Y'all can't get no help. Y'all can't get no help. From the pulpit to the door. Y'all can't get no help. Can't nobody help you. Stuck in your ways. Y'all is flat out stuck in your ways. And I don't care if God using you 1 week, 1 day, 1 time. God just spoke to a jackass. He did this, he accomplished what he told, and that's it. That was the last time you heard about him. So that lets me know that's the reason why. God ain't stepped up and growed in none of y'all. That's why when you hear people talk, they talk about the same thing. It's something. But we in the battle though, Elder. Me and you in the battle. Regardless if it's just me and you fighting. If it's just me and you fighting, we in the battle. But Elder, you gotta win your one-on-one. I gotta win my one-on-one to help you. I got to. By any means necessary, I gotta win my one-on-one. Right? What y'all one-on-one is. And I don't want y'all to be smart and try to be broad with it. Flesh. You know that what y'all gonna say? That flesh is something else. Okay, what the flesh doing? Can y'all identify that? Can y'all identify what the flesh doing? What the flesh talking about? See, that's what I be talking about. We go day to day trying to protect something that we say ain't no good for us. Don't we say flesh ain't no good? Ephesians. So let's fight. Say, we got the armor on. Y'all got the armor on? Can I give y'all something that I think about? This is how my mind is, right? And this is what I think about that translated to y'all today's time. When I put the armor on, Deep, it's just like me putting on my Iron Man suit. Any of y'all seen Iron Man? Y'all seen Iron Man? He covered from head to toe. But the only difference is the reason why that when it comes to that Iron Man suit, see, I'm under the right general. So with me being under the right general, he also give me the Captain American shield. So not only am I covered from head to toe, but I got a Captain American shield. Now I know y'all like that for y'all Marvel fans. See, that's what happens when I got my armor wrong. Because every time that the enemy throw his fiery darts, he go ting, 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 bounce off. You know, like some of y'all trying to look at me like Cyclops. You trying to shine your darkness, your light at me like you making me afraid of me talking right now. You ain't punking me. But guess what? I am Cyclops because I can see you. Because let me help you. I do got Cyclops. Because there's a part of Iron Man's suit that he got something to go straight across. And it's one eye. But we in the battle, though. I'm trying to get y'all to realize that we in the battle. But Sister Dahlia, if you lose your one-on-one, you hurt the team. Jeremiah, if you lose your one-on-one, you hurt the team. But see, I'm getting tired of us saying that we with the team. And when I see my brother or sister lose their one-on-one, I don't do nothing about it. And we got a lot of people that just watching the game. You ain't rolled your sleeves up and got in your purpose yet. It was a point when God really started calling me to the ministry, I said one thing. A lot of things that I can do, I'm going to do. And I'm not going to sit up here and say, I know God didn't put it in my heart, but I'm going to wait till Apostle allow me to do it. Now, God told me, not Apostle. God told me, I'm going to wait till Apostle tell me to do it, then I'm going to go ahead and do it. Just like when I created the war group, because I know we had some people that had some friction with that. Y'all ain't going to tell me, but y'all had some friction. What them young people doing? What, they got another separate church or something? Any of y'all gonna fight right now with your one-on-one and say you had a problem with it? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Do y'all really see that? It was only Deacon McGee? Y'all know I know something for me to make that statement. I got to know something. But realize one thing. 1 Corinthians 10 and 12 says, wherefore, let him that thinketh he stand, take heed lest he fall. How many of y'all think y'all ain't where y'all supposed to be? It says, thinketh he standeth. That had no temptation taking you, but such as common to man. Oh, man. See, that's what proves what I'm talking about there. See, Reggie, Cam, Josh. See, lust is coming to Josh because he didn't already conquered. He didn't already conquered it. He didn't got control of it. So if I talk to Josh, oh, man, I'd have ran out of ammo. But help me, Josh. Y'all don't see that because y'all ain't doing it. Y'all ain't doing it. Y'all ain't doing it. Y'all know people, there are certain people that's in stronger areas than you is, but you don't want to tap into them. I'ma just go to God. Okay, you can go to God. You go to God. I understand that. You go to God. But God tell you to go to elder. Then what you do? Since all y'all saying y'all going to God. Huh? I can't hear y'all. Because I know a lot of y'all say y'all go and y'all pray to God. But God say get up and go to such and such. Because it's coming to him. So then this proves that a lot of y'all going to die with your issue. Because see, you ain't came to me. See, that's why I said yesterday, that's why I love my young boys. I love them. Because see, they more honest than half of y'all adults. That's a guarantee they more honest than half of y'all. Some of y'all don't like when they say something to y'all. I know it. That's why I always tell them, don't let nobody despise you. You tell them and you go on about your business. You go on about your business. That's the reason why half of us can't get in when they sing. Because you think you know them. When the last time you talked to them? Do you really know that God has increased them? Or do you still see them as Tyson? Y'all don't believe that they didn't blossom into men. But take heed though. Because see, where you thinking your vision is where it's supposed to be, it really ain't, because you ain't never dealt with your one-on-one. See, it's easy for me to say that elder losing. Boy, elder, you losing, man. Come on, pat, pat, pat. Because I know a lot of y'all think because when you will resist the devil one day, that you ain't got to resist him again the next day. When the next time y'all gonna get up and talk when y'all was in y'all flesh? It ain't gonna happen. See, so how can you say you a believer and say you love God and say you in God, but you're a liar? Told y'all one time, when the last time y'all told somebody half of the information? See, that what happened a lot of times, Sister Shanda. If elder come and tell me something, he told me from his angle. I got it. Reggie tell me from his angle. I got it. Now, what he said, it might be the same. But then when Sister Yolanda come along, she had a whole nother angle. Now, do I listen to Elder and Reggie? Or do I listen to Sister Yolanda? But then the Spirit tell me that Yolanda is right. But I don't like Yolanda. Yeah, I know we got some of that going on up in here. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I know y'all gonna sit up here and act like it. We got that going on, that y'all got some personal feelings towards certain people in here. You can't see no good in them at all. But you'll see one that's right next to you, and they the most biggest devils ever. But you gonna love and cherish them. I told y'all we need to start exposing these snakes. I'm with it. I'm all for it, exposing these snakes. And we got some snakes in here. And they doing their job real good up in here. They converting and leaving. Y'all ain't hear what I just said. They converting and leaving. But it's coming to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will, with the temptation, also make a way to escape, that ye may what? When the last time it was an argument and you just escaped, you just shut down and ain't say nothing else? Or you just went word for word? Because you want to be right. So many people don't think that it's okay to talk back to the preacher when he preaching. But I'm a person, if I'm excited about what somebody's saying, even if it hits me, that I'm with you. If apostle said that, hey man, we got somebody that committed adultery, I know that once was me, but just because I was adultery, that don't mean I can't cheer now. So that lets me know that when a lot of y'all get mad when people say something why they preaching, how you really feel in your heart. But we don't see that right there as you losing your one-on-one. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Pay attention to what's your one-on-one, who you really need to fight, who you really need to battle with, who you really need to go against. And a lot of times you need to go against yourself. Everything that's fighting in with me is fighting in with me. It don't got nothing to do with Sasha. Sasha is a help. Y'all hear me? She is a help. And it's my job to allow her to help. right? But I never let her get to her full potential if I don't let her help. Just like she'll never let me get to my full potential if she don't allow me to be the priest. Did y'all hear that? Any of y'all hindering y'all spouse? Because you losing your one-on-one every day, and then you come and bring issues and problems to your spouse? Y'all can apply that to y'all single people with your kids and with your, you get what I'm saying? I know y'all smart enough to do that, even though your mind tell you that I'm not going to convert it, that I'm talking to you too. Because see, I'll say, well, he talking to the married people, but he ain't talking to the single people. That right there is a tactic of the enemy. That's what I'm talking about, how he make y'all exempt yourself. That's just like when Apostle asks a question, who born again, right? Y'all expect me as an elder to be born again. But I don't raise my hand. Y'all hear what I said? Because y'all expect me to be born again, so I don't think I have to raise my hand. That's disobedient. But we doing it in here. We doing it in here. But let's not get mad, because it's us against the problem. The problem is more for us to die to ourselves. And we forgetting that concept of us dying to ourselves and getting to where God is actually telling us, you got to purge. You got to purge. You got to purge. You got to constantly, I got to throw that off. I'm going to throw that off. 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 Constant. I got to constant. That's why he constantly giving y'all words to allow you to throw stuff off. To completely throw it off. But see, if I don't throw it if I don't throw it off, elder, I done just lost my one-on-one. Jude 1. I seen this last night and I was just like, man, it's so good to read something and be able to slow it down. Slow yourself down. God is actually showing you something, and it's deep. I know y'all, a lot of y'all want to be deep, but it's deep, that the mystery that God has in His scripture. Jude 1 and 3. It says, beloved. Now listen, beloved, Cornerstone, beloved. When I give all diligence to write unto you, Cornerstone, of the what? Common salvation, which means, everybody look up, it's been presented to every man. It's coming to you. See, look, when it comes to being a wife, the same thing God telling you about being a wife, He told her too. By being a son, the same thing that God tell you, He told him. Being a daughter, same thing, told you, it goes as a son. So it's coming to both of y'all. All y'all know how it's supposed to be. The salvation is coming to every. So this the thing. So if I know it's coming, right, then Miss Dahlia, I know you know how I'm supposed to be. How I'm supposed to carry myself. Have y'all lost respect for anybody in here? I know y'all gonna say y'all didn't, but I know y'all have, because it's coming. You know what? Y'all know how I'm supposed to be as an elder. You know you done thought of your mind, oh, elder, I don't think you should have did that one. That one wasn't good. And then I get myself up here and say, you know what? I was wrong. Y'all remember when I did that? Y'all remember when I did that? Common salvation. It was needful for me to write unto you. I got to do this. I got to do it. I got to write to y'all. I got to preach to you. I got to tell you. Y'all want to know why I got to tell you? Because this salvation that's coming that everybody know, God know that there's people sitting in here right now that's going to manipulate it. That's going to change it just a little bit. Sitting right in here. It's coming though. And so this is the thing. If y'all are tired of the original blueprint, if y'all are tired of the original blueprint, then that means you'll be open to a new one. So that means we got a lot of people in here that's open to something new. So that's how the enemy can make people leave the church. That's how the enemy can make people consider getting out of here, because in your inside you want something new. But see, guess what though, y'all? That newness of wanting something new is coming to every man. I'm telling y'all, man, it's coming. It's coming. It's familiar to all of us. I told my dad yesterday, just imagine if there in this world there was no new stuff. It wasn't no ability to buy no new shoes. You had to take your shoes and bust the sole out of them and create your own, or allow these ones was regular shoes. Now I got to turn into some flip-flops or something. Right? So now look at it. This is how God smart is. How smart God is. God give y'all a new word every week. Because see? Oh, man. Because he knew that if we preach the same thing over and over, a lot of y'all would leave. That's how people get in the mentality of cheating on their wife and husband. They tired of it. I want something new. New. But it's coming. But God is faithful. He's faithful, y'all. Ain't he faithful? Exalt ye that ye should earnestly contend for the faith. Oh, man, look at that fight. Look at that fight. Look at that fight, y'all. You should earnestly contend for that what you say you believe. But also fight for that common salvation. Because it's common to every man. So that means if it's common to me and elder, then that means me and elder should be having the same fight against the same enemy. Y'all don't see how God putting this together. I don't think y'all really see it. Really, I don't think y'all really see it. Which was once delivered to who? The holy people. The saints. The true believers. The ones that went beyond belief. The ones that went beyond. Because see, you know a lot of y'all, and y'all at y'all stopping point. You at your, that's it. Oh, I'm tired. But the fourth verse come back and tell you why he written to y'all. For there are certain men creeping in. No, creeping in. Creeping in. It say crept, don't it? So that means they already in here. That's past tense. They already in here. So have y'all realized who we fighting against yet? Because see, there's already a man inside y'all that done crept in. When you was out there, getting it down, you was putting in some in your inside. That it was creeping in right then and there. That's what I was telling my boy D-Bone yesterday. Now y'all say, don't y'all say that a person that's gay is possessed with a spirit, ain't it? When y'all say that, y'all agree to that, won't it? They are possessed with something. Right? Now think about it. But you'll never say you possess us with something every time you go against God's word. So I'm going to show you how you a devil. Because if you can identify that somebody that's gay got a spirit and they're possessed with something, think about every time you listen to the wrong music. You being possessed. Think about the next time you put your hand somewhere it don't supposed to be. You're being possessed. Think about when you allow yourself to sit down and watch a TV show that you shouldn't watch. You're possessed. So you mad at the gay people. But you might well go and pride that thing in with them. Any of y'all possessed with something? So y'all don't want to talk about that one-on-one. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Because, see, that's me. I know I'm in a battle. That's why I don't mind exposing myself. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I am not finna sugarcoat it. I'm not finna add nothing to it. I'm wrong. I am sorry. Fix it. What you say, Apostle? Don't look over. We got a lot of that going on. We got a lot of that going on. I promise we do. And it's more common in a marriage. You want them to tell you all the information, but you don't tell nothing. Ain't that common? How many of y'all doing it? You see that? Look around, but don't look within. Gotta watch yourself. You gotta watch yourself. That's what I'm preaching to me too, y'all. I know y'all don't think I am. I always gotta bring myself under suggestion when it comes to certain things, because even with my wife, a lot of things I have my expectation of how I want things to go, right? She might got another perspective, right? One thing I'm learning more and more to realize, it's one thing for it to disappoint me, right? Because I can be disappointed. But that means I can be disappointed, but I still got a doubt in myself. You understand what I'm saying? But there's another thing when God disappointed. So this the thing. Y'all got it twisted. Y'all getting crazy at stuff that's making you mad, but you ain't getting stuff that mad at stuff that make God mad. That's crazy, ain't it? But we doing it. Hey, elder, I'll go off on you if you step on my foot. I almost cuss you out, you step on my foot. I go off if elder mess around and open his door and it hit my car. I go off on him. I'll be ready to cuss him out. Right? But my kid can sit right next to me and cuss. Act like I don't even see it. So I know if you'll do that with your natural, you'll do it with yourself. Any of y'all been covering for each other? Shoot, one of the biggest ones sitting next to your spouse, letting them sleep. Sitting right next to them. They dead sleep. But you looking at and scanning the whole scenery and the scene that you need to see right next to you. Better get yourself together. Last scripture, I'm going to be done. 2 Timothy 4:6. Y'all know what that say. So let's fight till the end. And it says, for I am now ready. Y'all ready? Ready for what? Y'all ain't even let me finish. For I am now ready to be offered. And the time of my departure is at hand. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? If your departure is today, if your time to leave today, are you ready? But he says, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have done what? I have kept my integrity. I have kept everything that God has told me. I kept it. So realize from this day on, your fight is no more against flesh and blood. Y'all know it's against principalities and things that are sitting themselves in high places. And so when you allow the enemy to rise up in your situation and rise up in your house and rise up around you and you don't do nothing, you ain't fighting a good fight of faith. Because I got to protect me. I can't let everything go around my house. I can't do it. God bless me. I got 3 beautiful daughters, a son, and you mean to tell me I'm not going to protect this house? You mean to tell me I'm not going to fight? You mean to tell me I ain't going to go to battle? You mean to tell me I ain't going to pray? You mean to tell me I ain't going to fast? You mean to tell me I ain't going to do what's necessary to be in the forefront for my family? So you can't be a people that come to church powerful and go home pitiful. The same power you have, the power to be able to praise and clap your hand, wave your hand, and do all that's necessary according to the order that's in here, it's the same exact power that you have to do what you need to do at your house and everywhere you go. We're in a battle, y'all. But tell yourself, I gotta win my one-on-one. Come on, Apostle.